Hello friends, how are you today? I'm so excited to have you again. So today I'll be talking about 10 side hustles you can start in Nigeria today. Alright, if you're in a full-time employment or you have an hustle that you're engaged in presently, and then you're looking for one or two things you can as well add to what you're doing presently that can fetch you extra income, you get what I mean? Alright, so this is for you. Alright, so welcome once again, and I'm so excited to have you join me. Let us dive straight into what we have today. However, if this is your first time on this YouTube channel, kindly subscribe. You see the subscribe button below. All right, so kindly subscribe. I will so much appreciate that. All right, so thank you very much. Let us dive in now. Welcome back. So today, as I said before, I'll be talking to us, so I'll be listing about 10 side hustles that you can do in Nigeria and earn extra cash with whatever it is you're doing now. So whether you're in full-time employment or you are self-employed, I believe this is for you if you're looking for something extra or an idea or concept that you can do in addition to what you're doing presently. Okay, now, so I'll start with this. Number one, start a tutorial business, a teaching or tutorial business. All right, as a student, this can work for you. As someone out there, this can work for you. And then it can either be a one-on-one tutorial thing or an online tutorial thing. There are platforms online where you can actually teach your knowledge, share what you know, and then you'll be paid for it by those who are there looking for a way or medium to actually learn these skills or this knowledge that you actually know. It can be a means of sharing your experience, and then in the process of sharing your experience or teaching people, why not? You can talk to a consultant in that your field because you have the knowledge plus the experience in that particular field. So that is going to give you an edge. So you want to consider teaching. You want to consider telling people out there that if you want to learn so thing, why not contact me? I'll be available to teach you. So number one side hustle that you can actually do, which people will pay you, all right, for, is to actually teach or do tutorial. As a student, you can actually do this also. I could remember then on university campus, a lecturer met me and asked me if I could teach his our child mathematics. All right, so you can actually start a tutorial business, all right, or a teaching side hustle business, and these are things that you will do at your spare time. You know, those times when you're free, you can as well start something in that line, and then it's sure going to earn you an extra cash. All right, so number two, I'll be talking about being a freelancer. All right, so some of you there, you know me, you know I've been engaged in some freelance business in the past. I'm still doing some presently. So you can be a freelance web designer, web developer. You can be a freelance graphics designer. You can be a freelance video editor. You can be a freelance writer. All right, you can be a freelance editor, you know, in terms of proofreader. All right, so freelance business, and there are platforms online where you can even market yourself as a freelancer. You know, we have freelancer.com, we have fiverr.com, we have upwork.com. You know, these are platforms that you can take advantage of and begin to freelance. All right, but some of these things actually involve some skills that you need to learn, and learning it means you have to commit part of your time, you know, part of your resources, some of your time, you need to commit part of your time and some of your resources in learning these skills. But after learning, I tell you, they are going to pay off afterwards because people actually pay for these services. I could remember some time ago I needed someone to write some blog post for me, so not that I could not myself, but I just needed an extra hand in it. You know, I wanted to get a little extra idea, all right, so that I can combine with what I have before posting. And then I got somebody on Fiverr for $5 who did it for me, and I was so excited with what he delivered. But before I did that, you know, I had to just check some reviews and be sure that this guy is going to deliver. Unknowingly, the guy is even in Nigeria. So you can become a freelancer and people will pay you for it. So it can be a side hustle too that you do with the present business that you are engaged in. All right, okay, so let's dive straight. Number three, handcrafting. handcrafting. Probably you have a skill, you can make beads, you can make jewelries, you can make shoes, you know, you are able to do some things with your hand. All right, you can start that, you know, at your leisure. I remember then while growing, I know of someone, a civil servant, a woman who usually makes sweatshirts with this wool thread and pin kind of, you know. She makes sweatshirts and she does it while at home or during the weekend, and then just you can begin to do these things for fun, you know, just practice with it. I know as you continue to do it repeatedly, you continue to get better at it and you get faster at it, and then people will actually pay you for it when you market this thing out or when you advertise this thing. So you want to consider handcrafting. Probably you can make sandals, you know about leather works, you can make handbags. You know, somebody met me one time and I told her, wow, you are doing good, you're making bags, why not open an Instagram account and begin to market yourself on the platform, you know. So that is something else that you can actually go into. Handcrafting. It pays, you know, it pays well. One is that you are able to improve on your skills, and two is that you're able to make some extra cash off from it. You get what I mean? All right, number 4, marketing. In my last video where I talked about starting business with zero capital, you remember, if you have not watched it, I'm going to drop the link below, where I talked about starting marketing other people's product. That is where this comes in. So you can actually market other people's product that does not belong to you. So you are more like a middleman. You have someone who owns the product, then you're able to advertise to get someone who needs the product. So while doing that, you connect them together and then you get your own cut out of it. So you can do marketing. It can actually be another direct thing whereby you get commission from every sales. You can be an affiliate marketer for a product or for a particular service. So that is something else that you want to consider. No much involvement. What you're doing is just to market. You're connecting buyers to sellers, and then while doing that, you get your own commission off it. All right, so it's a side hustle business that you can also consider. But before you market a product, this is my own word of advice. All right, make sure it is a product that you can use yourself. Make sure that it is a product that you trust, because those who you are marketing to trust you before buying it. So you don't have to betray that trust just because you want to get your own commission out of it. So you have to make sure that whatever product you are advertising is a product that you can use yourself. Is a product that you trust very well. All right, so that is number 4. Marketing, or being a middleman for a particular product or a particular service. Okay, so I'll dive to number 5. Number 5 on my list is to start a salon. It can either be a beauty salon or be a barbing salon. So you want to start probably a unisex salon. You know, you don't have to be the one that will be there to cut the hair or to plait the hair or to style the hair or to, you know, or to do the manicure and the pedicure and the all right, so you can actually strike a bargain. All right, rent the space, rent the shop space. All right, rent the space, equip the place, and then get skilled guys who can actually come to offer these services to your clients. And then while doing that, you strike a bargain. Okay, for each person that you offer service to, you have a social percentage, I have social percentage. Or if you don't want to do that on commission basis or percentage basis, you can actually begin to pay them salary for it. So you have an extra fund somewhere instead of it lying down your account. Why not open a salon business by the side, all right, and let that be running on its own? You know, it's an entity that can actually run on its own, because people are actually styling their hair every day. All right, this is actually a season in our country where usually I don't have full hair like this, but this is a season in our country when everybody is at home. So I've been at home for some days now. You can't go out. All right, that's why my hair is full. Please tell me, does it fit me, or I need to visit a salon after now? All right, so let's go to number 6. Before we go to number 6, please, let's check a sponsor. Welcome back. Now, number 6 on my list is to start a cleaning business. All right, you can actually start offering cleaning services to people at your leisure time. All right, you want to get your hands dirty a little bit, or you want to start the cleaning business, just as I said before. All right, market yourself, package it up. All right, brand your cleaning business, and then whenever you have an offer or someone has told you that I need a service or something, you can look for people around, those who are less busy, and then that can actually do this for you. You can cleaning business is the area of cleaning sites, all right, cleaning construction sites, all right, or cleaning houses for people. Train them on ethics that they need to put into consideration. So if you can't do it yourself, you can actually hire people to do this for you, and then hire them, they offer the service, you still have your profit in it. All right, so cleaning business is something else you want to consider. It's something else you want to consider, and it pays a lot. Then within the cleaning business, you can start a dry cleaning business. All right, you can start car wash business. All right, it's also part of cleaning. So you want to consider it something aside from the main hustle, and then you might not tell. You can never say, it's going to mature one day into being a business itself that can actually fetch you more than what your main hustle is fetching you. Okay. So we go to number 7 on my list now. Poultry business. All right. So you have an experience with poultry beds, and you have passion for this, because starting a poultry business actually require knowledge, experience, and passion. If you don't have these three, all right, I'm telling you, you're going to stop it maybe after some time. So the profit there is cool, it's huge. You have a market for it in every country, especially in our country here, Nigeria. But you need to have the precise knowledge, you need to have a little experience before going into large scale. Then you need to have passion for it. So you want to consider starting a poultry business, so you go into egg production, or you want to go into selling beds, all right, you grow them to adult stage and then you sell them. Okay, so you want to consider starting a poultry business. So poultry business is something else that you can consider starting. Number 8, are you an organizer? Are you organized? Can you help people plan events? Then you want to consider an event planning business. Hello, events is a hot thing in a part of the world, all right. If every weekend we usually have events, especially in Nigeria, all right. So you want to start an events planning business. If you're good with it, all right, you help someone to plan his event successfully. This guy or that person, that client, will actually recommend you to something else, and that's how you're going to build your network of client base. Okay, so you want to consider starting an event planning business. All right, so that is another idea that you can put into consideration. All right, number 9 on my list, you want to consider starting a baking business. So probably you've learned a little about baking. You can bake cake, all right, you can make snacks or catering as a whole. All right, you're good at the kitchen. All right, so you want to consider starting a baking business. So you can even market online. You can focus on just birthday cakes or wedding cakes. So you market online, put pictures online, and then people will contact you with different flavors and the likes. When they contact you, you make it, you deliver their products, and then you have more referral for other things. So that's something else that you can like to consider. You want to consider starting a baking business or a caterer business where you can cater for events, all right, where you can cater for events, and then you can actually cook from your, probably you don't have a store, you have the spare time, all right, and you are a caterer, all right, you can market these things. You can help people. Like in busy cities, there are people that actually need pots of soup. Oh yeah, so you can actually market this, prepare it, package it, and sell to them. But hello, you need to mind authorities as it relates to food production, all right. So you need to go in line with, you need to make sure you are registered with authorities or the government bodies in your different states or in different countries, because this is a sensitive industry, because it relates to food, edibles, all right. So you want to consider that. But baking is another business that can thrive. Baking is another business that can thrive. All right, number 10 on my list, you want to consider food distribution. You want to consider food distribution. What do I mean by food distribution? Probably there are, where the farm is far from the city. So you want to consider the logistics part of it. I go to the farm, to these remote areas where the farms are, meet with the farmers, all right, take the food from there and bring it to the city. So before even going there, you've met with people who are selling these food items or these food stuffs or these grocery stores. You want to meet with them and make sure that you've been able to seal the deal with them, so that by the time you bring it down to the city, you already have those who are ready to buy. All right, I can cite an example in Nigeria. Probably you know of somewhere, let's say in Ondo State, somewhere far that you can actually, or Ekiti, or in the east, that you can actually probably go to bring, let's say, banana, plantain, palm oil, bring it. You can bring it to the main cities. You can take it probably to Lagos or to Abuja, where the buyers are. You already strike a deal with those who are ready to buy, and then when they buy it from you, you have profit from the end. You're able to settle the guy, the truck guy, that help you to carry it from that state to where your market is actually. So food distribution is another concept that you want to consider. I'm telling you, I know some few guys who are engaged in this, and then they're making it real big from it. So it's another side hustle. So I've just listed 10 side hustles. Are there other side hustles that you think are also very lucrative that I have not mentioned? Please drop in the comment section below. I want to hear from you. What do you think about these side hustles that I've just mentioned? Kindly drop in the comment section below. I'll be waiting to hear back from you, friends. All right, if you like this video and you would like to get more of this, you can give me a thumbs up. All right, give me a thumbs up down there, and then kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. You see the subscribe button below, then you see the bell icon. Click on it so that you'll be notified when a new video is uploaded. Every Monday we share business concepts, business ideas, and how you can actually earn more income. We share business tips on how you can be better at what you do. On Wednesdays we share my hustle story, and on Fridays we share knowledge on online businesses also. So see you. Thank you very much for your time once again. My name remains TOLU.